Alright, what is up guys, it's Storm back here with another video, and in this one I'm bringing you a story about that time I got reincarnated as a slime. So I recently watched the anime and I'm a big fan now, so I wanted to make a video about it. But before we begin, if you like the content you're seeing, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I mean, they're all free, so why not? If you want some dope channel merch, the link to that will be down in the description below. And if you want to see more of me, go check out my other channels and go follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which will all be linked down below. But without further ado, why don't we just dive right on in. Rimuru had seen the devastation, the destruction, all the death around him. His home, his friends, no, his family had been taken from him. They did this. The Demon Lords. They had teamed up with the filthy humans to wipe out the monsters. Even Gazel Dwargo, the Hero King, had gone against him. All the while he was away and he had no idea. It seemed as if he was kept at bay with some sort of magic without even realizing it. When he first returned to Tempest, he saw sights that changed him forever. His friends, no, family, lying dead on the ground like they were nothing, slaughtered as if they were monsters. That was it. That was the reason. They all did this because Tempest was a nation of monsters. Did they really fear them that much? They were just like any other people. They had feelings, dreams, families, and yet they were slaughtered like they were lower than trash. Not even a single life was spared. Fathers, mothers, even children were killed. What kind of person does this? Rimuru thought. Those were the true monsters. Rimuru walked through his home, and that's when he saw his family. Shion and Shuna had been lying next to each other, their corpses riddled with blood and wounds. Not only were they killed, but it looked like they had been violated before they were put out of their misery. Rimuru felt tears start to go down his face, but as he turned around, he saw the goblins. Rigurd, Gobata, and all the rest. They were everywhere. The street littered with the corpses of the village of goblins that Tempest had been created from. Without even realizing it, he had reached out his hand. He felt more tears go down his face as he continued on through this nightmare. How could they have been overpowered like this? Rimuru thought, as he came to the corpse of Soe and the Dragonettes, and everyone who served under him. They were strong, unbelievably strong, and yet here they were dead, like they had been wiped out as if they had been but a mere speck. Not only that, but Rimuru found the corpses of Hakoru and Benimaru. How, he thought. They were the strongest. And now here he was, his home, his friends, everything he cared about gone. That was when he heard the story about how he could save them from the 3 adventurers that had been involved with Shizue. Rimuru felt a glint of hope, but as soon as he asked the Great Sage, she told him that the time limit to bring them back had already ceased before he had even arrived. Rimuru went dizzy for a second, as the realization that this was permanent set in. He couldn't save them. That was when he realized that this was his fault. He had told them not to harm the humans, and they obeyed him. And look what that got them. Death. The 3 adventurers saw Rimuru this way and decided it was best they leave, as they came in at a time that was not the best, as they were also sad to see Tempest destroyed, but they couldn't do anything about it now. Rimuru was left there, all by himself. That was when Rimuru asked for Ranga to come out, and as soon as he came out of Rimuru's shadow, it was a trap meant to finish off any remaining monsters. But since Rimuru was stronger, it didn't faze him. But Ranga wasn't so lucky. A sudden explosion as soon as Ranga came out shocked Rimuru, and once the dust settled, he saw what remained of Ranga. Rimuru's anger skyrocketed. Ranga was the only family he had left, and they took him from Rimuru too. Rimuru then had a thought, that instead of being a corpse in the ground, they could rest in peace if he absorbed them. And that's exactly what he did. Rimuru went around the Tempest Federation and absorbed every corpse. He absorbed the entire population of his nation. With this, Rimuru grew in immense strength. That was when the Great Sage told Rimuru about the Demon Lord candidate seed inside him, and the 10,000 human souls he would need in order to achieve the title. But in terms of strength, he was almost there. That was when Rimuru started laughing like a madman. Not only was he laughing, he was crying at the same time. If anyone saw the look he had on his face, they would be mortified. Rimuru put on his mask, and that was when he decided that everyone involved in this would pay. He would kill every last one. He would tear down their nations, tear down their kingdoms, and put an end to them once and for all. Not only that, he would become a demon lord and wipe out all others, becoming the one true demon lord. He would make monsters the rightful rulers of everything, and he would turn the race of humans into his slaves. And if they rebelled, he would kill them all. If this world wanted a monster, then he would show them the true monster.
愛して